Have you ever looked around in church and noticed that there's more women than men present? It's always a given in Christian churches that there's going to be more women than men. Statistics tell us that the average church in the UK is 65% female. In a room of 20 Christians, that's 13 women and 7 men. In the majority of churches, women volunteer more. And statistically, the least likely person to attend church is a male in his early 30s. This gender gap is nothing new. Popular culture has known this for ages. Consider the example of our friendly neighbourino, Ned Flanders.
The handle's Flanders, but my friends call me Ned.
Hi, Flanders.
He embodies the church Christian nice guy. He's nerdy, educated, annoyingly sociable, and he's a complete doormat.
If you need anything, just give a whistle.
I could use a TV tray.
I just this minute bought it at the hardware store.
You said anything.
Sure, you can borrow it for a little while.
And that little while.
If we're honest, most guys don't want to be that Ned Flanders, but they feel like this is who church requires them to be. We all know those women who show up in church without their husbands, and we know those men too, and we know their excuses. Church isn't for me. I've tried it and it doesn't work. Church is full of hypocrites. We know that there's something in men that dislike church. They don't get on with it. And this is because Christians ask men to do things that are foreign to them. Church culture puts them off. We ask men to hold hands, share their feelings and express their emotions, be good at small talk and articulate in conversation. Is this a problem? Why should churches care? Don't men just need to suck it up and get on with it? The truth is this: more men in church produces churches that are reaching more people with the gospel. A church with a smaller gender gap is a growing church. A church with a 50-50 split is 3 times more likely to be growing. The benefits of men in church are numerous. Men have a big impact on families in church. When the father goes to church, most likely the children will as well. Young men, when used to their potential in church, bring a culture that is helpful for the sake of the gospel. They bring a directness, are more likely to take risks, and are more effective at reaching others their own age. Churches need men. Next time you're in church, look around. Where are the young men? They're more likely to be at home on their Xbox, playing football on a Sunday. Anywhere but church. But this isn't how it should be. As a church, we can make small changes to build a biblical culture that welcomes men without excluding anyone. Men need church, and church needs men. So what can we do?